Hello and welcome to Hobz and Friendz. Today we are going to be doing, starting the process, the path to getting Jann's Veil. And let me make sure I got this. Yeah, the path to Jann's Veil. That's what I'm calling this video. Now this is gonna be a multi-video thing because I don't think I can get it all done in one. And what we're going to be working towards is the Paragon of the Burning Lands. So we need to get all the missions in the Heroes Lands except for the Memorial Mountain, which will reward us with Jann's Veil. Now, all my characters except for Hobz have the Jann's Veil. So it's really just for him, and we're going to work towards that. So the best place to find information on how to do this is a specific page from EQ Resource, and I'm going to pull that up once it loads here, and it's got everything on the page. It's just literally not loading, like staring at it load. The first thing we have to do is the mercenary quest called Soldier of Air. I don't know why this isn't loading, but if it loads, we'll do it. But the first thing we do is Soldier of Air, and that comes from the Grieving Soul Ascent right here, this guy. We're in Stratos. This is the entry-level zone to the Burning Lands. If we zoom out here, you can kind of see it's like a spire of different islands, sky islands, if you will, with mobs and various things to kill on them. There's a zone to the Trial of Smoke, a zone to the, I think, Plane of Air, and then Plane of Tranquility right there is one of the ways you can zone in. You can also zone in from Guild Hall and other places too. But we're going to start here. So let's hail him. And let's see here. Let's see. I'm not going to read any of this today. All right. Deal with is the keyword we're looking for. So I'm going to get all my characters. I'm going to do XTAR 19. They should all be targeting him. And then just say deal with. Really? That didn't work. XTAR 19. Oh. Alright, well, that's why that didn't work. All my characters have their extended target gone for some reason. That's funny. Alright, let's try that again. XTAR 19. There we go, everybody target him. And deal with. There we go. Everybody got a quest now. All right. So this quest is just to, right here, Soldier of Air, drive back the invaders from Imperial. Now, when I first did this quest, I had no idea what that actually meant until I came down here, because I was killing stuff all throughout this part of the zone and no updates at all. And you have to kill these Brass Phoenix ones right down here in this general area right before the Plane of Smoke. So that's kind of where we got to go with this. Now, I'm going to be remiss and say that running from place to place in this zone is terrible with boxing. So you should probably not, if you can. I'm going to use my mage to do all the work. This will make this faster and all things, because like you see these turns, right? You can't really get around these turns. With 6 characters following you around. Now, named mobs can spawn here. Now, luckily, we're not doing this during like any kind of named event, because I've had every single mob up before while running through this this gambit of sky bridges and stuff. And they see invis, so it's something to kind of keep an eye out for when you're coming through this area. And if you fall off, I think you go back to the beginning, so it's not too bad if you do fall off. Still, or he's a quest guy, right? Yeah, he's a quest guy. He's not a named. But there's names that spawn all throughout this area. All the red names here. Alright, we're almost there. Actually, before we do anything, I'm going to put a campfire right here. Now, this lady right here gives a lot of the quests, and I might be able to skip some of it. But we're gonna put a campfire right here though. Campfire. We're gonna do Bard's Song again, and then re-invis, and back to the mage. And we're gonna call a hero the rest of the group right down here. Not even worth trying to run it. I think he's the right one. Yeah, these guys right here. These are the ones we're looking for. I'm gonna call a hero right here. I think safer. Now I think the mage can probably solo anything that attacks her right now. These are like 109 mobs, so this isn't going to be challenging content, right? The challenge of this is actually just doing it. Like that's the pure challenge of it. All right, let's get everybody on follow. Double check that no one ran off like a retard. And see all these mobs over here? These are what we're looking for. We're just going to attack whatever we can. There we go. And we'll just roll this stuff out so I don't have to look at these. And we're at 2 of 5 now. So that's good. Just keep pulling them. They're relatively easy, right? Probably could have just ran Hobz over here and soloed it, but what the fun is this? What fun is that, right? Now we got a bunch of mobs on us. I can't even see. Explosion of hatred. Alright, they're these weird looking. Alright, now we need to go back to the beginning. So let me make sure we kill this stuff. Which one is it? Alright, we're just gonna keep getting ads here. There's a lot of mobs here. Now this is kind of why this expansion is kind of hard. There's a lot of things that are just around here at all times. Like, it's kind of crazy. Alright, we got all those dead. Let's go right here. Now, since we have a wizard, we're gonna Exodus, because that is the quick way to get anything done. This will take us back to the zone in. Notice we put the campfire in at that specific spot because we're going to need to come back there eventually. And that'll just save time because I think she starts 2 or 3 of the missions. And we're specifically going to be doing missions throughout the entirety of this this adventure. So let's get shrunk. Let's see where we actually landed. Okay, we're close. One more shrink. And let's get you just right up here. I'm gonna be calling heroing everybody to like every specific point that I can. The only place call a hero doesn't work is in the plane of smoke for some reason. All right, so we're gonna target the grieving soul, Xtar 19, AO, and then the soldier of air is complete. Right, that was easy. That was like 5 minutes of work, and we're good. So now we want to do the mission Fight Fire. This is a mission. So we got to kill 12 mobs inside here. So if we hail him. And then we're going to say defeat to him this time. Make sure we don't have a quest already. Defeat. And we get the Fight Fire mission now. Now we have to kill 12 of those guys, right? So when we get into the zone, you'll see that it's pretty much like the same thing we just did, but 12 of them. So Xtar 19. So we target our extended target 19 on everybody. And then we say ready. All right, so this is kind of where we're going to stand right here. It's going to be waves of mobs, right? So we're just going to pull whatever we can here. If I can target that guy. All right, I guess we can't. I have to hail something first. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, then we got to hail him. That's it. Battle the Jann. All right. There we go. Now we get a bunch of mobs. You can see, you know, we're fighting a lot of mobs at once, and this is how you're gonna fight it at all levels, right? They all add on, and it's pretty crazy. Like my shaman's barely able to keep up with with it, right? Like, like that was just like pretty shocking there. And I'm like spam healing, so I did this with Holdridge, my paladin, and he had 0 issue. So he's a little bit more tankier on some of this stuff. He was 125 when I did it. I'm 123. So, but I am in way better gear than he was. I am in full Knight of Shadows raid gear, every single slot. like it is insane how geared this character is now, and the amount of damage I'm taking is still a little weird. All right, so that's that first wave. That should be done. We should get another wave here in a second. Yeah, you can see there's like some dudes walking down here. Now there are achievements you can get for doing certain things, but I don't think I'm gonna try to do any of those today. There's like eventually an Ifriti that'll spawn, and you get, if you do certain things a certain way, you get a thing. So here's these guys, right? Kill the armor. Try to make sure I get these guys close enough so they melee and actually do something useful. Go and keep going here. Now this, I highly recommend everybody that can do this quest to get this item, because it is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. All right, now we need to kill 4 Ifriti tenants, and I believe they're walking down here, and they have those armors, so you can do the achievement either way, right? There's two of them. Kill the lieutenants before they go into the armors, or kill the armors before the lieutenants can go in. It's your choice, and then how you want to do that. Looks like I'm gonna kill the Ifritis first. So that's what I have it targeted. I think I got him, but I don't know. It looks like they got inhabited anyway, so I think I screwed up. But even with the sheer amount of damage that I'm putting out, yeah, I can't even attack this stuff. And I'm just switching targets here because they're like HP locked to each other. And obviously I'm doing, you know, like 250k, 60k a hit. All right, now we need to receive judgment. Now there's an item we need to should we send that to somebody real quick, because we're gonna get kicked out of the zone here in just a second. Now you can receive an item, a evolving item that is, from this quest. I don't think I got it on anybody. I don't know how you get it either. I don't know if it's a drop or something else, but you get a there's an evolving item that can drop. We hail him. How is it that mortals have been allowed to interfere here? Come, explain yourselves. All right, receive judgment. Oh, we gotta say something to him, I believe. Say. Grieving. Soul sent. And then these mortals have interfered with our battle, Udex. They have done so at the great quest of the grieving soul sent. I demand explanation and proof of a president's such an interference. The Ifriti is correct, and it just goes on and on. There's a lot of lore in this expansion. And therefore, it is my judgment to be they be banished. Alright, we got an airbound stone. And we're going to get kicked out of the zone here in just a moment. There we go. We got some of the achievements there. We got strategic entry. So that is just that one. There it is. We got to go to plane of knowledge real quick. Alright, so here we are back here. We got fire, free zone. Do not allow the warlords to complete any of the ritual magic. Habitation. Allow both warlords to inhabit the priors. That's probably the easier one to get. I was doing as much DPS as I possibly could to those guys, and no luck on stopping that from happening. Alright, so we got this airbound skystone. This allows us to do the trial of smoke, which I believe is what we're doing next. So let me double check. Did this ever load? No, it didn't. I guess EQ resource is dead. Let me see if I have a backup that I can go to. Let's see. Alexam. Alright, yeah, so here we go. Interface. The Burning Lands progression. Alright. So we did the fight fire. Now we need to do... It's not very straightforward, the order you need to do them here. There we go. This is it right here. Lock progression. Now we need to do a trial from the trial of smoke. So let's get back to there. Let me see. I think the wizard can actually port us there. Planes. I'm surprised if he can't. Unless it's like in a different category. I just don't see it. Maybe I didn't buy it. Let me get them back to Stratos, right? So it's through Plane of Tranquility to click through. It's just a lot of running, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, so we are back in Stratos, and we're going to do a trial of smoke here, and we'll zone in right here, but the way you get here is you pretty much just run from zone in all the way here, and then if you have the item in your bag, you can just walk over this right here, and you got to make sure you don't have a task, so kick P, expedition, or kick P task. And then back up and then walk right back over it, right? You get a new trial of smoke and then walk and then wait for it a second because you're going to have to zone in to this and it should let you zone in as soon as you get your instance built. And then you have a choice between 6 trials. You only need 1 to get Jann's Veil. You need 6 to do the raids, I believe. And access to the zone without having to do this, what I'm doing right now with the DZ, the instance, right? Because you do need to like use the go through the, it's like stupid. You have to use the instance to get to the next zone, the ash zone, and it's, I don't know, it's a weird level design. In all honesty, it's just so weird. I don't think there's anything else like this in the game, where you have to, you know, do trials to unlock the zone, and then even then to get through the zone is a little bit weird. Now, Call a Hero does not work here, and there are 6 trials. This one right over here, the trial of 3, you pick a boss that is whatever this guy says, right? Like one is small, one are it's there's some nuance to it that's a little bit annoying. Next up, there's the Trial of the Cyclone, which is actually not that hard. The hardest part is getting up to the top to fight the boss, but it is not terrible. And I can probably just have my Beast Lord go up there and solo it, because I don't think it does any damage. I know I had Tawani do it when I did her Jann's Veil. She just went up to the top and soloed the thing while I killed the ads down below with Holdridge. So I think that's the one we're gonna do. I haven't tried these other ones yet, but they get more and more more and more complex in the amount of effort you have to do. And I'm not about doing effort today, so grab everybody and this door right here. So you can just walk through here. A Call a Hero doesn't work, unfortunately, so... Alright, we're going to make sure everybody's with us. Hail this guy. Simply tell me you're prepared, and should be a need. I'm prepared. Must do. Alright, so... just come over here. Now, there's these ads down here. Now, see, we're gonna just get, like, junked around, right? Like... pretty much how this is gonna go. So we got that. Now I'm gonna grab my Beast Lord and make sure they can do that. Now, as you can see, it's kind of annoying. Oh my god, I'm like getting pushed off here. But once you get to the top, it's fine. I feel like I'm going up, but it's hard to tell. All right. I can't even get there. All right. Alright, she's just not as durable as Tawani was. Jeez. Alright, way good down here. Alright, we got a freezing wind. I'm gonna put this on my extended target right here. Alright, now I got it on extended target. I can send all the mage pets up there and everything else. Let me see here. Let's get Bard Song going. I get the mage going up there too. Now, I just find it easy to do it this way. It's the most cheesiest way possible that can possibly do it. But your mileage may vary, obviously. There might be an easier one that I'm not aware of. But I've only done this like 3 times, I think. Oh my god. That is terrible. It's just like unpleasant. All right, there we go. Now once she stops moving, maybe she can cast up here. I don't know. I don't know why I can't target that thing. There we go. Pet's back on. And we'll just leave everybody else down here. Now, the way that the shaman's working, right? He's AoE healing the stuff up top. And the mage and the beast lord are up here. But the beast lord can't get into melee range because she'll die. But you can see there the pet is taking a little bit of damage. Doesn't look like he actually got healed there. Whose pet is Do I not even have Men Companion up? Oh, I lost my Beast Lord pet. This is gonna go bad real quick. Let's see here. Companions, shielding. There we go. Perfect. And it should die on this next one. There we go. And over here we'll get a chest. I guess it despawned everything. So inside the chest you get a spell. You get a an AUG. You get you know, random loot, right? So this is another AUG. Pretty good stuff, right? And then you get a I can't remember what this does. I think this is for the progression ability. Grab that. We're just gonna send all this to Hobz for now. I think he can take it all. Perfect. Now, let's get you down. And we got some of the achievements there, so that's kind of nice. Well, some of the achievements that like the other group the group already has them. Viva and Hobz, I guess, don't have any of them, so just get them all down. I got to rebuff the Beast Lord pet, but we got our Trial of Smoke done, and there we go. So that gives us, I think, 6 hours to be able to do the next thing. So I think that's probably a good stopping point for this video. The next video we will go and see, what do we got to do next? We got to go to the Realm of Ash, and I think we have to do a quest, and then the mission, and then the same thing in Palace of Embers, a quest, and then a mission, and so on until we're done. There's quite a few of these things, so I think that'll be it for now. We'll continue with the rest of it as soon as we can. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.